Welcome back, Dawn Hunter.
Actually, we arrive here, motoring, and then the wind picks up.
We are in Langkawi, and we are about to embark where?
Back on the hike that I couldn't do last time because my knee was blown out. I'm going to try and blow it out again.
Do you think you can make it this time?
We're going to make it.
We're going to make it, maybe. And we hope to go to the most amazing event, Folding Bike Fest. Smallest folding bike festival.
What is it, 30 kilometer?
Fun ride.
30 kilometer. I think I would be broken after this trip.
Let's go.
Break your chains off. No good hike should start without a good cup of coffee and a frozen coffee grind beer. We're about to go up a bunch of steps, 15 minutes or so, and then about an hour and a half of straight up to the peak. Hopefully we're gonna make it, and we'll see you there.
If you guys saw our last episode in Langkawi, I think it was called Her First Waterfall. What a stupid name, but anyway. If you saw that episode, you probably remember that William got his knee torn apart. This time he has his foot torn apart. What happened?
We fell.
We fell. Yeah, I don't know again if he's gonna be able to make it.
We're worried about you making it. This is her first jungle hike.
Her first jungle.
And I like how she always says, is William gonna make it? We're not sure. It sucks when you get passed by 5-year-olds.
They're going down.
The tour guide is telling them to get together because they don't even see the monkeys and they have bags with them. Like this guy going backwards. This lady didn't want to waste coffee beans after she made espresso. She freezes it into little bears. When you taste it, it's like sucking on an old coffee grinds. Pretty amazing. The more it melts, the more your coffee kicks you in the ass. Guess which one has which watch?
Guys, my pulse is 140, William pulse is 94. Now you can see why my pulse is 140. It's because I have to pick up the camera after every shot.
This is beyond insane. This high up, the wind and the water and the whole marina's down there, worth the hike.
Sorry to tell you that this is only 1/3 of the actual hike.
Let's go for it.
This is just so cool. Like on the other waterfall that we saw, people come here to hang out for the day and swim.
And here we have the standard tradition of Yana on a hike in the jungle. Snake chaps, snake everything. And maybe we're gonna see a mosquito.
You never know what you're gonna see in the jungle. Just for you, I'm gonna wait to put my gloves on, not to embarrass you in front of these Malay people. After this point, I guess we are on our own. This makes me feel really good.
This is where the steps end and the pool and all the fun ends and where our fun begins. Now we've got an hour and a half to the summit that is not anything but a trail.
Oh shit, guys, I'm gonna put my gloves on. For somebody who's afraid of everything, this is not a good idea.
So look who she puts out in front.
Up to you. Not too late to go back. I don't know if I should be looking around or I shouldn't be looking around. If I'm gonna look around, I'm gonna get more scary. But if I'm not gonna look around, then I'm afraid I'm gonna get in trouble.
You know, you always tell me that you would love to go through the jungle sometime. Imagine going through this jungle.
I take my words back. Last time we went on a mission like that, I ended up in Miami Beach doing rabies shots for 2 weeks. This is like insane. Can you guys hear this? Do you know what kind of bugs do that? I have no idea.
I think snakes make that sound from the trees.
No. It's like different pitch. I've never heard anything like that in my life. Look at these spikes, guys. Wow.
When it's good not to be very tall.
This is like insane. This is literally like some Indiana Jones shit.
Well, Indiana Jones, I have a good idea.
No, don't touch it. What if they poison it? William, I'm serious. Don't touch it.
I need a toothpick.
Go. I will be the one who will have to carry him back.
And we had something thrown on us by the vines, and I look up and there's a monkey up there. I don't know whether he dropped us something, shit on us, or threw something, but Yana was gone faster than he could fly.
I told him not to wake up anything by playing with their homeland.
They've even put ropes, so where it's a high, steep incline, you can hold on to the rope and then slowly make it up.
Remind me whose idea this was? Okay guys, 55 minutes left. I'm like dying here according to my pulse and my watch. These guys just keep going. My pulse is so high, it's insane. I don't know, I think I don't get enough oxygen to my blood for some reason.
Tomorrow's my birthday and I get to be up here on the summit.
Maybe he'll get a new wife for his birthday if this one is dead. We just met 2 hikers. They were going down and I've asked them how much yet to the top and they said like 2 hours yet. And I thought we're almost there. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I think she'd rather stay here, but then as soon as I would be, maybe 50 yards up there in the ascent, she'd be like running after me.
Not in this case. Are we there yet?
Well, in true Dawn Hunters fashion, we went to the end of the trail and it said go left. And what did we do? We went straight up the steep side of the mountain.
Oh my god, it was so steep. It was like little mountaineering. And I kept saying, I'm like, some of the people that we met that were going down, they were in flip-flops. I'm like, I don't understand how they're climbing it. It got so dangerous. We even couldn't record much. We have some footage on the phone, but that's about it. I had to hold on with 2 hands and 2 feet. I mean, it was like insane.
So we came up and got to a rock bluff and decided that we were actually like on the wrong place.
And it was getting dark, so we were kind of concerned of going down that steep. So we turned around and went back and then saw where we were supposed to go.
Naturally.
Good morning, guys. 6:32 a.m. This bicycle event is in Langkawi. It's coming up now, and we're gonna go 30-kilometer ride.
International Brompton bicycle ride.
The alarm was going on at 6 today, and I was like, why did we sign up on this? Do we need this? But we already signed up, so we're going.
We're gonna go do it.
We're gonna go do it. Hopefully we see you guys later today, all with the same limbs and stuff. Are you ready to win the race? So guys, these are the folding bikes called Brompton. Oh my goodness, look at my face. I look like a circus acrobat when I ride it. I'll show you guys.
These are the best bikes for the boat because they fold, they're small, they're light, you can throw them in a dinghy, and I can even ride them.
Kilometers in 25 to go, and I think we are in the end of the ride. You can see the cars behind us. They're like, come on guys, you can do better than this. 15 kilometers. 15 kilometers to go. They made like a coconut water station here, so you get a fresh coconut after you completed 15 kilometers. William is trying to put air in his tires. For some reason it's low. I'm really glad that they did this stops, because that way we're not arriving like 1 hour later.
Regroup.
My friends, only 5 kilometers left. We might be able to make it. William got the second breath. He is in front of myself at least.
We survived.
You guys came here to a vegetable market. But the best part is not the vegetable market, but the local people that bring their fresh vegetables by their car.
So let's go. Are we gonna buy it or are we gonna steal it?
If you want to have your head chopped off, you can steal it.
Let's go to the
I
corner.
think they actually cut the hand here. But
That's the chickens.
Hello. One papaya?
Papaya, 1 kilo.
Yep. Thank you.
Kasih ha. Terima kasih. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Kumasi po.
Fresh local produce.
You know, everywhere we go, we try to find the local people so we can buy their stuff.
Any
Because
rabbits here?
They pick it out of their own field and farms. And where else can you get like this guy from the farm to the table?
For how much on a bet will you eat this one?
Not enough money to put that thing in my mouth.
A little short.
You're a waterfall, I'm a fire.
You have to pay, you know.
No surprise we don't go together, but it took us a while before we figured it out.
Means anybody?
What a shame.
I love it here, guys, because they don't keep their eggs in the fridges and they're still fine.
I thought you said they don't keep their eggs in the cages.
You've been thinking about stealing too much. Something happened with this man. Maybe they put some poison in the pineapples. He never drinks anything. You okay? You're scaring
We
me.
want to see if it's really Heineken.
How would you know if it's not real?
I'll let you know.
Big money.
That was $9.
50 ringgit is $8.
I said 9 without a phone.
We're gonna have a feast today.
You know, I got the dive gear for playing, and I didn't know that I was going to be using it for collecting cameras, fixing drives, and cutting lines out. But I guess it's better than holding my breath.
When we were trying to dock the other day in this harbor, William was not able to go into reverse half of the time. So we are pretty concerned.
For some reason, it wasn't going into reverse, and then after a while, it wasn't going forward or reverse, no matter what I did. So hopefully, there's a fishing line on the prop. If not, we have to dive in the transmission. But this seems to be the easiest, or maybe not the easiest, but the fastest to look.
Personally, although we are living on the water, I'm not the fan of such excursions. Not for myself, but also for William. For some reason, I think it's dangerous. What do you guys think? Do you think it's dangerous to go in the water, diving and doing some maintenance under the boat, or not?
No line around the prop, and they flop pretty easily. So now I'm gonna have to check out the transmission. Well, at least we got a chance to check out the dive gear again in the regulator.
Yeah, William thought he gonna be diving with fishlets. Looking at the starfish so far. He's been diving for the camera gear and to check the boat. Not that fun as you would dream.
We definitely don't have anything in the aero props, so down in the engine room, and I hope the oil level is low, because that would be another simple fix. Did I tell you guys before how nice it is just to come in an engine room and not be crawling like a rodent? Well, there's no water in it. That's a good sign. That's also at the right level. That's not a good sign.
So, what now?
So now I'd like you to go up on the helm. Don't start the engines, but just shift it forward and then neutral and reverse on the port side.
I'm not gonna break anything, right? So forward first. Middle. Back.
So it didn't seem to engage. I'm gonna go ahead and shift it from here. Now this is even worse because it didn't work at first. And now it's working each time, just when you need it. Like we were coming with high winds and only having one side working is not very safe. But now it's working good. So I guess I have to do some research.
Do you have any idea what it could be?
Well, I think there's a slip clutch in this thing. And maybe when it gets warm, it's slipping. It's not the sail drive props.
Just came from the market. Look at this green, guys. Fresh from the garden of some Malay gardener. So amazing. Look at all these greens, not from supermarket. And we're gonna be doing something that we've learned in Bangkok. Very, very interesting. We really got obsessed with it and I had to buy it. It's called...
Pot. No, hot pot. You get to cook your own stuff. And naturally, because of our two different personalities, we had to find one that's a split pot. So mine can be really super hot, spicy. Yana's can be like kind of bland. And she thought that last time there was a hole in it because hers was a little spicy. So maybe we'll drill a hole in this one too.
I was putting spices in my half of the pot. And then I'm like, I think your pot is leaking. My half of the pot is spicy too. And then William was like, it's not leaking. You idiot, putting there hot pepper. And I thought that that was like a sweet pepper. I didn't know what I was putting. Well, maybe he wasn't actually using the word idiot.
No comment. Naturally, you can put a hot pot on the cooktop, but no, this person has to get a hot pot that's right on the table, so it's authentic. So guess what? I have to run power to the table.
He puts extension cord there, run power to the table. Oh my goodness, what a drama queen.
What do you think, I should mount it under here like they do in the restaurants so they can just bring it and plug it in?
Yes.
Oh, I'll build a table with an outlet on it.
What am I married engineer for nothing? He just plugs it in and think he's all done.
Details are when we say about a split pot, spicy side, non-spicy side, his and hers. It even has his and her temperatures. You know, guys, when you're riding in the car and she always wants it like frickin' super cold and you want it not so cold, the best marriage device that ever came out with a car was separate air conditioners. Now we have separate cooking pots. Everything Yana touches ends up on the ceiling, the floor, and all other places. I have taken responsibility of dealing with the liquids.
Today we were in local authentic restaurant. I ordered Vietnamese coffee. I don't know why they had it, but they did. However, I didn't try it because I spilled it all over the floor.
The floor, her, everywhere. Explosion of coffee. Neat thing about this is you just throw those things in there and it's kind of like you make soup without trying hard.
And I like this because I don't have to cook. The cooking is happening right here.
Guys, welcome to 6 years of marriage. You have to cook yourself, you have to hook everything up yourself, but you don't have to eat by yourself. So,
yes, there is a company. Isn't that amazing? What else do you need? Welcome to the feast, my friends. And if you tried this somewhere in Asia. This is actually quite popular, not just in Thailand. It's also quite popular in Korea and now all over Asia. So let us know. Also, a cool thing about the hot pot is that you only cook your vegetable and your meat to a certain temperature, so you don't really overcook it as in traditional soup, which happens a lot with people who just put their soup on the stove and boil it for 5 hours. Ooh, yours is boiling. Turn it off.
Mine, you don't have to. Even if we have our own side, we still get told what to do. The advantage is that you get your food super hot all the time because it's right here boiling in front of you.
There are all kinds of advantages. Pretty good.